welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be decorating in my big planner. These are this is a week that I did not decorate, so I'm going to do a little bit of back planning if you don't mind. So I'm going to use Live.Love.Posh's new Travel Chic sticker book. I wanted to do a spread using these beautiful stickers because I love them, and then I was like, but then I would have to do one like because all my planners I'm using, so I don't have an extra week to use, because then if I use an additional week, then that means that week I won't have anything to decorate for, to make my plan with me. And then I was like, you have some weeks in May that you did not decorate your big planner, and so this is going to help me, as well as I get to spend some time with you guys, because I get to back plan and showcase Live.Love.Posh's new Travel Chic sticker book and chit chat with you guys. So you get an extra plan with me video. I don't know. Can you say extra because it was due and I just didn't do it? So I don't know if it's extra, but I'm going to use, I'd like to think it's extra. Okay, so this is her Travel Chic sticker book. Like I said, I'm going to use this beautiful theme here. And because I am a girl who loves a little bit of florals in her life, I actually found 3 types of florals in Live.Love.Posh's sticker books that would actually go. So if you guys wanted to use florals with this theme, and there is none, I found in Chic Summer, if you have this one, this is the one I chose. So I'm going to use these florals here. I think they're going to come in nice. This sticker book, you get a clear page and then a paper. That's how she did this sticker book. So I figured these florals would be nice to use. So if you have Chic Summer, you can use, and you want to use florals with this theme, this is a good set to use. In her Summer Allure sticker book, did I find, oh yeah, these florals here, I don't have much, that's why I didn't choose them, and I know I'm doing my big planner. So these florals from Summer Allure would go very nicely with this theme, I think. So if you wanted to use the florals from there, you could. There's another page. See, these beautiful florals. I think if I was using my classic, I could get away with these, just a few of these florals that were needed, but because I'm doing my big, I just want to make sure I have enough. So if you have Summer Allure, you can use those florals with that. Also, if you have the new Summer Love, I was also thinking about these. Now, the only reason why I chose not to use them, I think these go perfectly. I love the pops of yellow. I probably wouldn't have used these, but this one I would have used. I would have used some of these Monstera. I would use this piece here. The only reason why I chose not to use this theme is because the Monstera is really giving off tropical vibes, and this is basically like city vacationing. So that's why I didn't do it. If this was in this color theme, but a more beachy vibe, these florals would have been perfect to use. But that's the only reason why. If I didn't find any other florals to use, I would have just used these, honestly, because I just love how they go so nicely. And like I said, you can't hate on a pop of yellow. So again, if you're looking for florals to work with this theme in the Travel Chic sticker book, like I said, I'm going to use the ones from Chic Summer, but there are some in the new Summer Love and the Summer Allure where you could pair it with. You don't need a bunch, Well, if you're a floral person and you love a bunch, you can have a bunch. But you don't need a bunch. For me, just a few, And then there's times where I feel like, you guys know, there's times where I'm decorating and I feel like I need florals, and then I'm done and I'm like, I didn't even need florals. Or I forget to actually grab them, and it's like, oh, I don't even really need it. I had enough stickers. So just to give you guys an idea, if you're going to use that theme and you would like some florals, you have some. Okay, so for boxes, I grabbed her Functionally Pastel from Live.Love.Posh. We're going to use that because these stickers are, these boxes, and these, look at these colors. I mean, spot on. And so we're going to use that, but because she does not have sidebar stickers, she don't have the sidebar box size stickers, I'm going to use JoJo's Pastel. And I'm just going to use the pink because it's not really giving purple. It's giving more pink and that blue. And this is a different kind of blue than what Live.Love.Posh has in her pastel. Her blue is more of this blue here. This is, I don't know, more like a turquoisey kind of color. So that's not going to work. And the green is not going to work. So I'm just going to use this to pull from the yellow, I mean the pink, just for the sidebar. And then I think the rest of the stickers and maybe some of the other pink boxes I may use just because they're bigger. But the rest of the stickers, the box pastel I'm going to use are from Live.Love.Posh. Hope I said that where it's not confusing, where you guys are like, what? Excuse me, what and a what? All right, so of course we're going to need washi. And I did all that and did not think about what kind of washi I wanted to use. I kind of love this pink. We're going to go with it. We're not going to question that, right? This is just free planning. We're bad planning. We're having fun, right? Kicking it on a Saturday. Not a normal day that I put videos out unless there's a cash stuffing or unless there's a new release. But they usually come out on Fridays. Let's be honest. So this is going to be weird because I'm doing a plan with me at the end of my week where I usually give you all of my weekly, well, week activities on my Sunday plan with me. But here we are on a Saturday. I'm actually filming this Friday night, but here you are on a Saturday getting all the early information. And so where does that leave me with my classic video, right? What the heck am I going to talk about? I don't know. I'll find something to talk about. But in the meantime, in between time, we can talk about this week. This week, y'all, this week was stressful. I'm not even going to tell you guys what I did. You want to know what I did? Well, for starters, as far as work is concerned, are we going to go with light or the darker? Let's go with the light. Let's use this. Yeah, and then next week is my pay week, so it's going to be another busy week. But in my cash stuffing video, I talked about how for some reason the Chime app wasn't working and it threw off my whole entire schedule, you guys, because I could not. I usually go to the bank on Saturday to get the money out so that I can do my cash stuffing on Saturday. After I'm done filming my cash stuffing, I go grocery shopping, or what I will do is I will go after church on Sunday, or if I don't make it to church on Sunday, I go Sunday morning and I'm set for the week. Well, Chime had an issue for some reason. Not sure what the heck was going on with that, but my balance was not uploading. And I know that there were things that were taken out for subscriptions and things like that. So I wanted to make sure what my actual balance was, and it wasn't updating. It hadn't updated since like Friday morning or something like that because the app was bugged out. It did not come up until Sunday sometime. Yeah, it was sometime Sunday, which really doesn't matter. The banks are not open. So that meant that I had to do my budgeting Sunday night. And then Monday, in between working, I had to take my break, go down to the bank. I mean, y'all, my whole week was like craziness from Monday. Then my supervisor tells me last Friday, hey, guess what? I need you to train 3 more people next week, which is this week. So she was like, how long do you think it's going to take you to train them? This and that. Mind you, I was totally terrified because this is since I've been the team lead. I've got promoted. What was it? A year ago? Was it last year? I haven't had to train anybody. So this is the first time. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's really putting me on the spot. How am I going to do this? Like, I'm so nervous. And then I kept thinking about it, and I was like, wait, I did do a training one time. And that's when our inventory was so high, we had to pull a few people from another department. And even though I wasn't team lead at the time, the supervisor that I had when that happened, she was like, she didn't like our team lead. And so she basically would come to me first if anything needed to be done, instead of going to the actual team lead. I was the backup. So when our team lead was on vacation, I was the one that would take her place. But whether the team lead was there or not, my supervisor at the time, she preferred to just deal with me. So she put everything on me. And if somebody, I am like this, even though I don't feel like I'm capable of doing certain things, if somebody sees it in me or they ask me to do it, I just do it, whether I feel like I'm capable to do it or not. So when she was like, okay, we need help in inventory, we got 3 people we're pulling from another team, can you train them? And in my mind, I'm going nuts, right? And then I'm like, girl, I'm thinking to myself, I am not the one for this, but it's my supervisor. How do you say no? So I was like, okay, sure. So I had forgotten all about that because that was some years ago. But then I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I did do, I've done it before. So, which, I mean, wasn't much help, but I was just like, I mean, at least I could say I did it before. Not to say I wanted to keep doing it. But when I became team lead, that's actually the first thing I thought of. It was like, if you become team lead and they hire somebody else in your department and your department, you're going to be the one to have to train them. That was my first thought. That's how terrified I was of doing the training. Like, that was my first thought. Nobody was even, like, it wasn't even a question then. Nobody was even talking about it. It was just not a topic. But that was my thing. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to train people. So here goes my supervisor, my new supervisor. Not new, but she's new. She's never had to ask me to train anybody before. So here she is, like, just springing it on me. Okay, so I need you, to train them next week. She told me this Friday. And I'm like freaking out. My mind's like, oh my gosh. So she was like, how long do you think it's going to take you? And this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. The last time I trained people was years ago. I couldn't tell you how long it took me. I don't even know what I did. I don't know the format I used, because the team lead that was before me, when I tell you, she is so meticulous about the things that she does. I am not that way. I am the learner that this is how I learn. Tell me what I need to do and I will do it. I don't need to know the ins and outs, the background, how it came into law, who started it. I don't need the patent number, the discussion board of, like, please, I don't need any unnecessary information. Give me just the information I need to get the job done. She is totally different. When she was retiring and she sent me her training guide that she uses, can I tell y'all, now we are all remote workers. We all work from home. Do you know, this is how meticulous this lady was. Her first step on her training guide was talking about where their pens are on their desk. And I'm sitting here like, what? Like, what does this have to do with their job? Why do I care where their pens are on the desk? I don't care. Like, What does this have to do with the job description? Nobody cares where you put your pens on your desk. I don't think there's any job description that cares about where you put your pens on your desk. But that was her first step, was talking about where their pens were. Like, I was reading this like, okay, this I will never do. If this is what you're saying I need to do, this will never get done. It just will never get done, because I absolutely don't care about this. This is not useful information. Give me the information I need and let me decipher it. Like, just, yeah. I'm like this. Give me the information. Let me see you do it. Let me do it. Because I'm a visual learner. I don't need to be read through. Don't read and read. You lost me. After the second sentence, since I'm remote, I'm gonna be honest, I probably picked up my phone. I'm probably checking Facebook, probably watching a show like on mute that I already seen before, like engaging with my cats. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not listening. You gotta be honest, right? So that's how I learn. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, because this right here is a hot mess. Like, I'm not doing this. So I'm like, I've never actually taken the time, which I really need to do. And I think I need to talk to my supervisor. Well, no, I have time that's allotted. I have 4 hours allotted to me per day for anything that I need to take care of, like escalated issues, like if there's team questions that I need to answer, any emails and things like that. So I think for my own sake, I'm going to take some time out every day and use that time to create my own training guide, which honestly I should have done, but I'm such a slacker in some areas. And I try not to be. And that's why I felt a little out of my league when I was working under my other team lead, because like I said, she's so meticulous and I'm not like that. So I felt inferior. I felt like, I don't know if this is really something that I can do, because I'm not like her. But everybody has their own strengths and everybody has their own methods, right? And I had to learn that, like, just because I don't do it like the way she does, it doesn't mean that, what she does is better than what I can do. Like, we all have our things. And the crazy thing is, not the crazy thing is, but my team tells me all the time, like, we like how you just get to the point, tell us what we need to do, and move on. Like, it's not a whole bunch of hooplas and this and that. Like, again, I love my team lead who retired. She's, she kept me laughing with some of the things that she would do. But if you did something wrong, I'm telling you, she busts out PowerPoints. She's doing presentations. She's like bullet points. It's like a whole thing. Word doc. It's a lot. And I'm just like, girl, just tell me what I need to do. I don't need all this. Like, it's just so extra. She was just always so extra. And every time she would send me an email, I would just crack up, because I'm like, girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I did. I felt inferior because I'm like, I don't do stuff the way that she does stuff. And I'm not that meticulous. And half the stuff she talk about, I really don't care. I just feel like, tell me what I need to do. And let me do it. That's it. I don't need anything else. I honestly, I don't. So when we sent my supervisor sent the invite out to the attendees. Oh, that looks cute. When I checked on Wednesday, because it was Thursday and Friday for the training. So when I checked Wednesday, nobody had accepted the invite for Thursday, and then only one person accepted it for Friday. So in my mind, like, we had our team lead meeting with my supervisor on Wednesday, all the team leads that's under her. So we had our call, and I was telling her, like, nobody, only one person accepted the invite, and that was just for Friday. And, you know, so she's like, so I'm thinking maybe maybe they're gonna cancel it. Like, I was getting all excited. And she was like, oh yeah, I noticed that too. And I'm thinking, okay. And that was that. So when Thursday comes, I start the training call when I'm supposed to be there. And everybody attends. And I'm like, shoot. So I first, like, was telling them, like, this is my first time actually, you know, doing the training since a long time. Well, since I became a lead, you know, so you guys bear with me. And I told them my method, like, this is what I do. I just, you know, tell you what you need to do, and that's it. So we went through it. I did it on, we did Thursday, was 2 hours. And then today, which is Friday, well, you're watching this on Saturday, but Friday, but, you know, was another 2 hours. And yeah, I don't think I've ever been so relieved that it was over. It was really good. I asked them how I did. Everybody was like, it was fine. You know, the training was good. They learned a lot and they feel confident. And so I was like, okay, cool. That's great. So there was that, and that was my week. And because I had to train, I was on pins and needles the whole week. Plus, I don't like to divert from, that's another thing about being a team lead. It's like, it's good sometimes, but then it's not good because, well, I don't know, I guess it's good. Before I was a team lead, I already knew what I had to do every day. It was the same stuff every day. And because I'm a creature of habit, I love routine. I adore routine, should I say. I just absolutely love it. I don't mind it. And that's another thing I was worried about becoming a team lead, is because your days are so unpredictable. There's meetings that might pop up. There's issues that might arise. There's calls you may have to jump on. There's people pinging you for issues and can we get with you with this? And then all of a sudden you have meetings, and then you have, well, look at, you know, all of a sudden, hey, you need to train people. It's like sometimes chaotic. And that's another thing I was worried about, like I said, because I am a creature of habit. I love to just know what is going on all the time. But honestly, I don't know, thinking about it now and being a year in, I don't know. I've gotten used to it. I don't know if I could say I like it. I've gotten used to it. I'll say that. Where I could just be working, just like this week again. Before, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday, something happened. I got a ping. Hey, can you jump on this call? We need your help. And all of a sudden I'm on a conference call. We're troubleshooting and things like that. So I had to stop working and not working, but stop doing what I was doing to jump on a call to help out in another, for a certain issue that another team was having, another department was having. So yeah, and that's when I have to mute my TV, because my TV is probably on, or the music is probably playing, or I'm watching something on YouTube. And then I have to go, you know, get myself situated, you know, getting your business, you know, business voice on. And you go, sure. And then they call you and you're all like you're super doing your job and stuff. When the whole time you're actually just chilling and being like, yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell you I'm having a problem. I didn't want to say it, but I am. I want to leave it, but it's just, I'm going to let you guys know it's wigging me out really bad. The pink in this plain and the pink in this florals is really doing something to me. I'm gonna leave it, but I just want you guys to know that if you feel in the same way, I get it. I hear you. I'm trying to talk myself down, but I'm gonna leave it. It's just bothering me. It really is bothering me. I'm gonna stop looking at it. How about that? Let's just stop looking at it. All right, should I put this? Let's see. Should I stretch this washi out again like I did on the other thing last week or this week or whenever I did it, and put more luggage here? Because I don't know what to use this space for. But I'm thinking if I stretch this washi out and just have luggage, will that work? Or maybe I could put more photos. Okay, let's look at this side. What color I use? The blue, pink, and then this orangey kind of color. Oh, we're going to use a double box here. I want to use the blue, I think. Yeah, so that was my week. And again, because I was so nervous about the training and I had just found out about it, it literally took over my whole week. Like, I really even couldn't enjoy my Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I was all in fluster mode, knowing that I had to train Thursday and Friday. It's all I thought about all week. So I'm glad that that's over and it's done. I will say that. If I don't say anything else, I'm glad I got it done and over with. Oh, you know what I should have done? I'm not going to move it. These, the clear ones, the pink is a little, I think it's a little darker. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm making stuff up. No, I'm not going to put it up there. It's the same one. Let me put it here. Yeah, you see how that pink? Oh, no, it's still not the same, though. This is the paper, but it's still not the same as that. But that's fine. Yeah, so that was my week. Totally thrown off by the cash stuffing situation. What is this? Have you guys been keeping up with the Diddy trial? I said I wasn't gonna, Um, but I've been. That's what I was. I wasn't gonna do it. Let's hold on to this piece. I watch it on Long Crime Network on YouTube. I very rarely watch any other. Oh, Popcorn Planet. I watch them too. Not all the time. Sometimes if I catch it in my news feed, then I watch them. But I don't watch everybody because I don't want just regular opinion, if you know what I mean. People like me who I want lawyers. I want to hear what the lawyers have to say, how they feel the case is going, and things like that, because that's the kind of person I used to want to be. A lawyer when I was in school. I don't know if I told you guys that. So I like to hear the lawyer's perspective, and yeah. So I watch Long Crime Network. I absolutely love that channel on YouTube. I found them with the Murdoch murders, because I was interested in that case when they first talked about it on Good Morning America, and then they started doing like recaps day by day, and I'm like, how can I watch this trial? And I ended up looking it up on YouTube, and there was Long Crime. And ever since then, and that trial was what, a couple years ago, I love law and crime. Now, I will say, since then, the YNW Melly, I think that's what it is. That trial I was kind of watching too. But ever since then, that was the only one, besides the YNW Melly one. That's the one I watched too. But this one you can't watch because it's a federal court case and it's in New York. So first of all, New York they do not allow media and cameras in their courtrooms, even if it's a state criminal case. You can't do it. And then on top of that, it's a federal case. In federal court, there is no media or cameras or anything allowed in there as well. So that was another reason why I was like, I'm not gonna watch it, because I don't want to hear about it. I want to be in the courtroom and do it that way. What am I going to do? Am I going to put this here? Where am I putting this? Let's hold on to this because I don't know what to do with it. And looking at some sketches, like, no, I don't want to do that. But I started catching the recaps and stuff, and I was like, on Long Crime, and I'm like, you know what? I'm interested. I didn't start really being interested until after Cassie, or was it not Cassie's testimony? Maybe it was after Kid Cudi's, I think. I started like checking in every day or whatever. I didn't want to hear about Cassie's because I've already seen the video, which I did not want to see. I seen the bits and pieces, and my cousin was egging me on. Why haven't you seen them? I'm like, I'm not interested in seeing that. That I don't need to see it. I really don't. It's disturbing, and I just don't want to see it. It's not anything I would be looking forward to seeing. So I already knew about the Cassie stuff, and so that's why I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to watch the trial or not, but like I said, now I am watching it, and looks like they're going to give jury instruction. Is this what am I going to do here? What am I doing here, people? Yeah, they're going to give jury instruction on Monday and then verdict watch. I told my son, this is when I get nervous. And he was like, what are you nervous for? I'm like, it's not anything personal. It's just me. This is how I am. Just like how I told you guys, I used to change the channel when I watched Scooby-Doo and they're about to solve the murder because I used to get nervous. And it's the same thing with the trial, even with the Murdoch murders. Like, when they go into verdict watch, it's like, what are they going to do? How are they going to rule? What's going to happen? So, yeah. Very interesting case. So, I've been watching that a lot. A lot. Maybe too much, I guess. I don't know. I love law stuff. I love to hear, like I said, the lawyers' takes. I love to hear their language and how they talk about the law and this and like that. Really, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but I shouldn't have done that. That looks a hot mess, but we're gonna leave it. Yeah, I love all that stuff. All the legal jargon just does something to me. And then I'm looking forward to the Kohlberger case. I don't know if that's, I don't know if they said that's going to be, I think that it's going to be on. I think you can watch that. That one is going to be interesting because I really don't know the facts of that case yet. I feel like it's all over the place. And I haven't been keeping up with the discoveries and the hearings and things like that. So I want to listen to the trial. I want to hear the evidence and everything else because I have no idea with that case. The story always seemed a little weird to me, but that's why I was like, this is what I'm going to be interested in. Most times, like the Murdoch case, as soon as they broke the news on Good Morning America when that happened, when all that happened, I immediately was like, the husband had something to do with that because that's crazy. But for the other case with the students in Idaho, did I say Kohlberger? I don't know. I think it is. That one I still am like, I don't know. I don't know. So that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward. That's what I'm really looking forward to watching. Do you guys like the law stuff? You guys are into the, not law stuff, the cases and things like that. That it really does interest me. It really does. I guess because I wanted to be a lawyer. And every time I watch it, like today when they were doing the recaps, it was like, oh, you should have been a lawyer. You should have been a lawyer. I'd love to have been like giving my take on these, my legal way. Oh, let's get some quotes in here. But yeah. So next week they'll be on verdict watch, which is a little nerve-wracking because you never know. You never know. But if you are into cases and things like that, watching the trials, Law and Crime, well, I feel like if you are that kind of person, you would know about Law and Crime. But if you don't, Law and Crime Network on YouTube, absolutely amazing. Love it. No, that one. Okay, let's see how this looks. Because, again, I've just been juggling away, talking to my friends. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. That's the way I feel. All right, how are we looking? How's the florals? I think the florals are actually pretty nice. I feel like we're gonna need some washy, like contrast of some sort. I feel like it needs something. Do we need anything else? Oh no, oh no, and I'm still pulling it. Gosh, why did you keep pulling it? You're supposed to turn it loose. And after I said why are you still pulling it? I'm still pulling it. Yeah. TGIF, y'all. I know it's Saturday for you guys, but TGIF over here. Because it's real over here for you, girl. Trying to see, because this spread needs something. And I don't know what it is. Do, 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 do. Maybe I need another quote. Maybe if I could squeeze something up there. I'm not sure that I can, but it doesn't hurt to check. Here's all you need is a passport. That's pretty small. Let's do this one. Jet lag is for amateurs. Here, let's put it here. Okay. No. No, we don't need this other piece. Okay, that's going to be it then. I don't think I'm going to mess with this anymore. It was nice chatting with you guys on a Saturday or whatever day you are watching this. I will say this is not a normal filming day for me, but I wanted to do a plan with me with Live.Love.Posh's new sticker book, plus and get a little back planning done using a week that I forgot, but I just didn't decorate in my big planner. All right, so that's gonna be it. And I used, of course, Live.Love.Posh's new Travel Chic sticker book. I also used some florals from her Chic Summer sticker book. And then we used one of the boxes from Big Pastel, which is from Mojo-Jojo. And then we used most of the rest of the boxes are from Live.Love.Posh's Functionally Pastel sticker book. Again, like, hello, y'all. Do you see this? You got bullet points, and they're checklists. And look, they're the small ones that I love. You got some numbers for your dating. You got your days of the week and the different fonts. You got some headers. And there you go. All right, so that's going to be it. I will have my affiliate link for both of these shops, Live.Love.Posh and Mojo-Jojo, in my description per usual, along with my code Mika10 you can use for either one of these shops or both. That will get you 10% off of anything on these websites, not including any of the box sets or bundles, as those items are already discounted. Okay, so thank you all for joining me for this impromptu video plan with me and my big planner. Not going to say the week because this isn't a back planning week, but I think it came out cute, and I kind of love the florals. That pink and the pink in the airplane still throwing me off, but let me see. Yeah, I think if I didn't put this plane here, it would have been cute. But I love the airplane. I have to keep it there. I'm going to keep it. But yeah. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please, guys, if you enjoy my content, please just hit the like button. If you hit the like button, it pushes my video out there so that other people will find my channel. Okay, please, 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 if you find my content enjoyable, if you love my channel the way I love you guys, please hit the like button. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. Please hit the like button. That's a free and easy way to support my channel. It helps to push, like I said, push my channel out to other people. So please, 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 whenever you watch my videos, just quickly hit that like button, and I would so appreciate that so very much. So that's going to be it. Please, you guys, also stay safe out there. It's so crazy. Please, please, please stay safe. I love you all. I want you guys to be safe, and I will talk to y'all later. Okay? Bye.